Buccaneer sails northeast to the 5-1 Mariners.
I don't know how you follow bad juju, but I'll give it a shot. Thanks, Jack. Congratulations to Matt and to Evan. Evan, if our coaches ask you not to play running back next week, please seriously consider the offer. Last week I told you about, I talked about our Worcester State game and there being seminal moments in a season, but it really wouldn't mean much if we didn't go out and take care of business on last Saturday against Fitchburg State. John alluded to the wind that was across the region on Saturday, and as you can imagine, it gets a little windy out on Taylor's Point, and the wind was coming out of the southwest at about 40 off the water. So in the second quarter, we had the win, and that's when we took control of the game. We ended up winning 34-7. To give you an idea about the wind conditions, we had one 68-yard punt and one -14 punt, which literally spun over the Fitchburg punter's head, back 11 yards behind him. So it was that kind of day. We continued to get great play from some of our younger players. Our quarterback, Mike Stanton, out of North Quincy High School, threw for 135 yards and 2 touchdowns. Matt White, who's a junior running back out of Westwood, had 2 more touchdowns. He had 8 touchdowns this year. We have 22 as a team, so over a third of our scoring has come from Matt. One of our sophomore backs who's really stepped up, Nathan Scher's been out for a couple weeks with a leg injury, but Barry Riopel, who's a sophomore out of Dennis Yarmouth High School, had 80 yards rushing, had a 37-yard touchdown. And, talked about time of possession. The key for us in the game really was the third quarter. Fitchburg State had the win and had the ball for 11 and a half minutes and didn't score. So we were able to take advantage of that and kept playing really well. I've talked about our junior co-captain, Mike Boyce, who's out of Lakeville and Ponquet High School. Had another fantastic game on Saturday. Had 16 tackles, 13 solo, forced a fumble that led to a touchdown, also had a sack and a pass breakup. So he continues to really play well. Stephen Gustafson, who's a freshman defensive back out of Plymouth South, had his 4th interception. And Andy Herco, who's a senior out of Uxbridge and Holy Name, had his 8th career interception. So we really took advantage of it and had a great game last Saturday. We're tied for first place. Saturday's win was huge for a number of different reasons. Number one, marks our highest single-season win total in 10 years, since Donnie Ruggieri's last year as head coach in 2000. It's the latest point in the season that we've been above 500 since October 14th of 2000, or as I've been saying to around the office this week, since Bill Clinton's last full month as president. That gives you an idea. We go up to Maine Maritime. It's the Admirals Cup. It's the 38th Admirals Cup game. Coach Landers talked about trophy games, and Mike, if you're going to get the Blue Rock, could you get the Chowder Bowl and bring it back? We'd really appreciate that too. We haven't had the Admirals Cup since 2003. Now the problem is Maine Maritime, ever since losing to Fitchburg, has been on a little bit of a roll. They lead the conference with almost 48 points a game. They put 61 up on Worcester. They put 50 up on Framingham last week. The leading rusher in the conference is the reigning gold helmet winner in Division II-3, Jim Bauer. He averages 179 yards. The second leading rusher in the conference is at 128. It just happens to be their quarterback, Matt Rendy. They're averaging 508 rushing yards a game. 2 teams that are ball control. Last year when we played them at homecoming, our alumni director asked me what time I thought the game would be over, and I said kickoff is at noon, probably 1:45. It could probably be the same thing on Saturday with the way that both teams run the ball. So we have our work cut out for us. They're a very experienced team. They're very big up front. It's going to be a challenge for our very young defensive unit, but again, we find ourselves in a position we haven't been in a long time, and that's tied for first with Maine and with Framingham. This is our last road game. After this week, we'll have played 6 of the first 8 away. So we come home and have 2 very, very challenging games left with Westfield and Bridgewater after this. So we'll see what Saturday does and put us in a position to go forward. So good luck to everybody and stay healthy.